Nice.
Okay, so let's start with, somebody give me some information you can share with me about inequalities, okay? Somebody tell me some things. We're gonna, you know what? I think you guys can see this better. Just don't get sleepy, or I'm gonna make you do exercises. Okay.
I'm ready. Can we do exercise?
All right, so this is two-step inequalities.
Why are you over there?
Just
Wait, how are you
'cause.
writing from over there?
Wait, you're writing on the
He's
computer.
doing it like a boss.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing I use over there. I just have it over here. It's my whiteboard.
in the
Oh.
class in his
Okay.
achievement.
All right, so this is 2, 7, 22.
That's hard to read.
Okay, write this down. All right, so first thing, some things that we know about inequalities. Okay? When I graph inequalities, if I am graphing on a number line, not gaffing, graphing, there we go. If I have an open circle means I use this. What do I use the open circle on? This or what?
That.
Or that, right? What do I use a closed circle on?
That in a line or that in a line?
Okay, good.
You know how to do
When do I have to flip my inequality signs? Does anybody remember?
If it's a negative, you're dividing by a negative.
If dividing or,
Multiplying.
not divide, don't, okay, dividing or multiplying by, emphasis on the word by, a negative. That's when I flip my inequality sign, okay? Doesn't matter if I'm multiplying or dividing into a negative, but if I'm multiplying or dividing by a negative, I flip my inequality sign. Yes, question?
Well, I have the hiccups.
Okay. God bless you. Okay. So let's continue with this. Okay, what we're going to do, we've done, all of the equations we've done up to this point have been what?
One step.
One step. So all we're doing is taking this a step further, literally and figuratively, okay? We're taking this a step further and we're going to do two-step equations. Now, with one-step equations, did we treat those just like regular one-step equations? I'm sorry, with one-step inequalities. We treated them just like one-step equations, right? In other words, if I had a subtraction, I added to solve it. If I had addition or a positive number, I used a negative number or subtracted to solve it. If I had multiplication, I used what to solve it? Division. If I had division, what did I use to solve it?
Multiplication.
Multiplication. Okay. Now, it is very, very important that you write down exactly how I'm doing this, because that is what I want to see on your worksheet. I saw far too many worksheets last week, and you'll notice when you check your grades, I take points off because you did not show your work. Some of you. Okay? You need to understand, you have to show your work. Okay? There's no debate there. The decision is made. Good? Okay. So let's take a look at this inequality. Okay? This is a two-step inequality. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, copy that down. Copy that down along with the number line.
Negative.
I'll wait till you're done before I proceed.
Along with the number line? That's a lot of work. Can we do the
Make sure you
word
complain
line?
about it, because I'm okay with that.
Why are you joking us? What? I don't even know how many numbers.
Okay, so let's start with, the first thing I'm going to move this down here. There's not really room for me to do it up here. So I have negative 5v plus 2 is greater than negative 13. Okay, now, your number lines are provided for you. So if you were to solve this inequality and your answer was a number that is not part of that number line, do you think you probably made a mistake?
No.
So don't come to me and say, Mr. Kersey, I can't fit my answer on this number line, okay? You did something wrong. Okay, if your answer fits on this number line, you probably did it right. Now, if you remember, when I have a two-step equation, what did I put in the box? Whatever is directly touching the what? The variable, right? So in this case, I'm going to treat it the same way. I'm going to put this in a box. Please do that. Put that in a box. Okay, Talia, what is outside of that box on this side of the inequality? What's outside that box?
Plus 2.
And how I need to not have plus 2. So how can I not have plus 2?
Subtract 2.
I take 2 away, and again, this, if I do it here, what do I have to do, Peter?
You need to cancel it out on the other side too.
I have to do it over here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What happens to these? Zoe, what happens to these?
Then cancel each other out.
That's what I want, right? What's left over here? Negative 5v is greater than, and what's negative 3 and negative 2? Negative 15. Now, I've turned this into what?
Something.
A one-step equation. Now, I've got to use my brain for this, because in order to solve this, this is negative 5 times v. What am I going to have to divide by, Teeter? And if I divide by a negative, Jose, does that mean something? I am dividing by a negative here and dividing by a negative here. I know it's v, but what happens to my inequality sign? I flip, because
What?
I have to flip it because I'm dividing by a negative. So this goes the other way. And now a negative divided by a negative would give me a positive what? 3. I'm almost done, right? I'm going to go to 3, and I'm going to put a circle up above it, an open circle. Okay? Yeah.
I thought you put it on the number.
You can do it either way. We'll do it above so it's not as messy. Okay?
Do it like on the line.
Great. Okay, so which direction? I want to look. What does this tell me? X has to be what? Less than 3. So if I go this way and I replace that X with a 2, is a 2 less than 3, Braden?
Yes.
Yeah. If I went this way, is a 4 less than 3? No. So which way should I go?
Left.
This way. Okay. Question, Abby.
That's 3 steps.
No, it's 2 steps.
No, 1, and then 2, and then 3.
But 2 steps to solve the inequality.
But then 3 to put it down.
Abby, shut up.
Okay. Do you understand what we did there? What I want you to do, does everybody have that copy down? You have got to show me all these steps. If you just have this, I'm going to say, great job. And I'm going to throw it in the trash.
I have all of Mr. Kersey.
Good. I want you to copy this problem and do this for me.
Ooh.
That's so much work. Because.
Philippians 2:14 is a great verse. Do you know what it says?
No.
It says, do everything. Not some things, not one thing, not a little few things. Not all things in math, but all things without complaining or arguing. All things without complaining or arguing. That's why I have that. That's why I have that up there, because it's important to me. It's one of my favorite verses. My poor kids have heard that probably 50 million times.
Oh.
Dad, are you going to complain? Philippians 2:14. Hey, Chase, can you guys scoot your desk back? And Trevor, can you and Sailor scoot your desk back about? You guys are not even with these desks. I need you to scoot back. Thank you. Okay. Does anybody have an answer yet?
No,
I already done it.
my number.
Okay. Talia, I need your help. Okay, I have negative 2x plus 2 is less than negative 18. Should I put something in a box here?
Yeah.
What should I put in the box?
Negative 2.
Okay, I'm going to put this negative 2x in a box. Okay, Abby, what's outside that box?
The 2.
What kind of 2?
A positive 1.
So how do I get rid of that plus 2?
A negative 1.
So I do one here and I do one
That side.
here. Okay, these are gone. I bring this down. I have negative 2x is less than a negative 18, and a negative 2 would be a negative 20. Okay? So, Brooklyn, what's happening here? What's happening to x? It's being what?
Multiplied by negative.
So how am I going to undo multiplying it by negative 2?
You're going to divide it by negative.
I'm going to divide it by negative 2, right? So I divide everything by negative 2. I have x is less than a negative divided by negative is 10, right?
You have to, no, you have to.
Am I good?
No.
But I got the answer right?
No. You need to flip it.
Somebody tell me what I did wrong.
Oh,
Peter.
You did everything wrong. The inequality is facing the wrong
Because I didn't do what?
Divide by.
Why do I have to flip my inequality sign? Because I'm dividing by a what? A negative. Okay, so this is now x is greater than 10. Okay, so I'm going to go, Zoe, help me graph this. What do I do?
Put a circle at the 10
Okay,
and then go right.
and then I'm going to, if I know that x has to be greater than 10, if I went to this side, if I plug 9 in, would 9 be greater than 10?
No.
Would 11 be greater than 10?
Yes.
What was that?
What if I forget to flip the thing?
Then I'll forget to give you credit for it. So don't forget. That's why I'm showing you. Okay. Do we understand? Okay.
Mr. Kersey, why are we not allowed to have our chairs up?
Because that's how they break.
It is?
Uh-huh.
Either breaks the chair or breaks you.
Thank you, Zoe. Okay, now let's look at a different one. Okay. Copy that problem down without talking, please. Copy that problem down. Copy that problem. No whining. Not in Hawaii yet, lady. Come on.
Yeah.
Might be in Hawaii here.
Yeah. Wait, I don't have room.
Oh. Amazing grace. Look, right there.
Amazing grace.
I don't have room. That's no excuse. Okay. So I'm copying this down. So I have x divided by 3 minus 1 is less than or equal to negative 6.
Wait.
Okay. Shh. Don't need you guys to talk. Don't need you to talk.
I did it,
I'm going to make this a little neater. Okay.
Whoa.
X over negative 3. Okay. Now, Teeter, can you tell me first of all, what do I have to do with this? I don't know why I put a negative 3. I apologize. Teeter, what goes in my box here? This, because this is what's directly connected to that variable, and I'm going to deal with what's outside. Very good. So what is outside? Elijah, what's outside this box? What's outside this box?
-1
How do I get rid of a negative 1?
with a positive 1.
And if I do it here,
Yeah. Gotta do
Gotta do it there.
I got to do it there, right? Okay, so these cancel, which is what I want. I'm left with x divided by 3 is less than or equal to negative 6 plus 1. What's negative 6 plus 1? Negative 5. Okay. So, Braden,
Yes.
how do I undo x divided by 3? How do I undo division, first of all?
Multiplication.
Multiplication. So what am I going to multiply both sides by?
5.
yeah.
3.
Okay.
Wait, 3.
Well, pick one. Either 3 or negative 5. Which one?
3.
3. Now, am I dividing by or multiplying by a negative here?
No.
I'm multiplying. This is a negative. Do you think that matters?
No.
No. So am I going to flip my inequality sign?
No.
No, I'm not. Jose, those cancel, right?
Yeah.
What is negative 5 times 3, Jose? Negative 15. Okay. Abby, help me graph this. I'm going to go to negative 15. What am I going to do?
Close.
I'm going to put a closed circle.
Switch.
And what do I know, Sailor, about 15? X has to be what?
It has to be less than.
Less than or equal to negative 15. So if I went here, is negative 14 less than negative 15?
No. Wait, don't we have to flip it? We don't. No.
Nope. We multiply by 3, not negative 3. Is negative 16 less? So which way am I going to go? This way. Okay.
Mr. Kersey, mine went left too.
Good. I want you guys to try this one on your own. Hey, the more you guys whine, the more of these I'm going to give you. So good whining. It's like a challenge. I'll take you on.
Mr. Kersey, this is the only one that you
Okay, try this one. Let's go. Shush. When you get an answer, raise your hand.
Okay, Mr. Kersey, so what we do first?
Yo, Jose. Got an answer. Good. Tolly, you have an answer yet?
No. I have to get more room on the page.
Get more room? Are you going to, like, grow some paper? What are you doing? Just turn it. There you go. Okay. Oh, okay. You said get more room. You mean like find. Okay, never mind. We're all good. Okay, so only Jose has an answer? Braden? Chase? Jeremy?
I don't.
What?
Okay.
I'm working.
Mr. Kersey, can I do the whole problem?
Okay. Braden, what needs to go in the box here? If you're not Braden, be quiet.
V over 2.
Shh. Okay. What's outside that box?
Negative 2.
How do I get rid of a negative 2?
Positive 2.
Do I do the same thing over here?
Yes.
Okay, so what is it? If you owe me 11 and you pay me 2, how much do you owe me now?
Negative 9.
Negative 9. Less center, do those cancel. V divided by 2. Okay, good. What must I do here? Brooklyn, how do I solve V divided by 2?
You are going to times everything
By 2. Okay, those cancel. Do I need to flip anything here, guys?
No.
No. What's 2 times negative 9? Negative 18. Okay. Jeremy, help me graph this.
It goes at negative 18 at a closed circle.
Closed, okay.
The
Now,
arrow goes right.
because V has to be what? Greater than negative 18. And if I went this way, would these be greater?
No.
But if I went this way? Good. Okay. You guys are ready to go.
Yay.
All right.
Is that